good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are from the world. I know I do have some American followers, so good afternoon to you. Back on more familiar ground after my little adventure in Tenerife, on the Canary Islands in Spain. We got our license, which I'll explain in one of my up-and-coming drone vlogs from Costa Adarje. But today, this is a test flight, as last night there was an update, a firmware update of 0.18 on version 18, and it's got a few that I'm very interested in. Something I really want to try out is the CineRoll, and there's three I want to try. It's the CineRoll, it's the Pano Sphere, and also the in-picture video mode. And I explained what they are. The CineRoll is like a barrel roll, so if you're in an aircraft or you see an aircraft, normally you'd associate stunt aircraft, and they do a barrel roll, they spin on its side and do a 360. So that's what I really want to try, and if it comes out pretty decent, I think I might throw a bit of a Top Gun theme to it. And Pano Sphere is basically it's like, I think it's a 360 by 180 looking down. So it gives you like a global look around you, like a viewpoint around you. So a little bit gimmicky, but I'll show some pictures. I'll insert those for you so you can see what I mean. And it takes multiple pictures around you and it stitches them all together through the software. And also I'll be testing out the in-photo video. So you're flying your drone, and quite often, especially if you're doing land surveys, or you're over a picturesque area or castle, etc., you sometimes stop and because you want to take a picture, so you pause or stop the drone flight, you change from the video mode to photo mode, and then you take some photos, and you go back and you start your video again, and you may even stop start like that quite a few times. I know I do personally, but this has the ability, this update, that whilst you're flying you can just click on the photo symbol and take a picture whilst in video mode, which I think will be very useful, especially, as I mentioned, if you're doing videography and you have something you want to take a picture of there and then. You don't have to stop and then open up the photo function, take the photo and go back to the video mode, and then start the video, and then you go home back to your video editing software, and you have to drag them all in with different sort of cuts and bits and pieces that you've taken throughout your flight. So that's a very good update. As always, before we do anything, we like to make sure that our settings are what it should be. Return altitude 60 meters, and I know that 60 meters is well beyond anything around me at the moment, so that's pretty good. And 120 meters maximum altitude. I've got 350 meters set as maximum, but obviously that would be beyond line of sight. But because I sometimes move, it's always tricky then readjusting. So I know that I'm within, if I travel 100 meters or something like that, I'm going to be within my line of sight with it. But as you can always use the remote control to land your drone where it presently is, so you can always use that function. And that function on my screen is dynamic home point, where you can return it to where you're currently standing, where your remote control is. I haven't got it naturally switched on, but I do change what I'm doing, so that's the reason why it is what it is. I just go in and change it. You can do it during the flight settings, when you can click the flight settings when you're flying, and you can change it that way, as I've demonstrated on videos, and I'll link one of those videos in so you can see it in action. But let's take Dora up, shall we? So one look around. It is a bit windy. A little bit windy. It says about 16 miles an hour gusts. I don't personally believe it's 16 mile gusts, but anyway, we'll get Dora up about 50 meters and see how stable Dora looks from above. if you have enjoyed this video, please feel free to like and subscribe. And if you want to leave a comment, please do. I always read your comments and I will reply back to you. And I look forward to kind of doing more videos. Watch out shortly, because I'll be doing more of my Tenerife Costa Adahi vlogging videography coming out shortly. So keep an eye out for those, and in the meantime, catch you all soon. Thanks for watching. Lorenzo.